Hey everyone, in this video we're going to make this super cute cow with a bell together. This is my newest pattern and I'm so excited to share it with you. Before we get started, if you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate it so much if you could subscribe and like this video. It really helps me out so much. Okay, let's get into it. I'll be using all size 6 chenille yarn, and also I will put the exact yarn and colors that I used down in the description. I'm going to be using white for the body, tan for the horns and the hooves, black for the spots, pink for the snout, this beautiful lilac color for the collar, and I've got yellow for the bell. With that yarn, I'm going to use a 5mm hook, 14mm eyes, and then we've just got your standard materials, stitch marker, scissors, a yarn needle, and some polyfill. So if the bottom of the foot starts to kind of poke out, you can just push it down. Just make sure that you leave enough at the top that it can be pinched together, because we're going to be crocheting it directly into the body later. So you just want to make sure that there's enough for that top layer to pinch together. Okay, so for the ears, I'm going to make one in white and also one in black. But I'm gonna start with the white one. Okay, grab the ears because in round 7 we're going to be adding the ears and the horns, and also, by the way, the bobble stitches are going to be represented by red text. And here we want to make sure that we're putting the horns and the ears in the right spot. So stretch your nose out kind of so that it looks the way you want it to, and then we need to find the center 4 stitches above the nose. And right next to those 4 stitches on either side is where the horn is going to go. The stitch right next to it is going to be empty, and then the stitch next to that is where the ear is going to go. So starting from the ear, you want to count backwards, and that's how many single crochets you're going to start with. The pattern does say to do 6 single crochets, but like I said, adjust that if you need to. And don't worry, I will show you how to add the ear and the horns once we get to it. Okay, now I'm gonna grab my black ear specifically, and this is the cow's left ear. Fold the ear in half, find your 2 stitches on the edge here, insert your hook underneath both of these stitches, and then insert directly into the head, into the next stitch. Here's our next stitch. We're gonna insert like this. Get that tail out of the way. Yarn over, pull through both the head and the ear, and there you go. Now we've got 1 single crochet, and in this one, before we finish it, we will pick up our horn color. There we go. And next is the bobble stitch. Okay, so if you've never done a bobble stitch before, you're gonna yarn over, then insert your hook into the stitch, yarn over again, pull up a loop. Okay, you should have 3 loops on your hook right now. Yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops, just the first 2, and you'll be left with 2 loops on your hook. Now do that again. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop. You'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 loops, yarn over, and pull through those first 2 loops. There. Now you have 1, 2, 3 loops on your hook. We're going to do that again until we have 5 loops on our hook at the end. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to do that one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. This is where we want to drop that color though, and we want to pick back up the body color. And here's where we finish the stitch. Just like any other color change. Okay, now we've got 4 single crochets. If I could get in there. 3, and then on our 4th single crochet, we're gonna stop before we finish and pick up that horn color again. Here we go. Okay, and do another bobble. Same thing, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we need to drop that color and pick back up our body color. Okay, make sure you push that horn out. One more single crochet. So for the right ear, same exact thing. We're going to insert our hook up through the first edge on the stitch, then through the next edge on the stitch, and then go directly into the body. Yarn over, pull through both the, sorry, I keep calling it the body, it's the head. Yarn over, pull through both, and finish your stitch. And there's your ear. Okay, now we can finish out the round. Your ears might want to poke forward a little bit, and that's fine because later on we can use this yarn tail to kind of adjust it and pull it back. Okay, in this round, we are going to be doing 6 decreases, and we want them centered with the top of the head. So we've got our 2 horns here, right? So the center is about right here. We want 12 stitches that go across the top. Okay, so you can basically just find like the center stitch right here and count over by 6. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we included that one. So then we also need 6 on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 right here. So for me, if I count
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Okay, so this is where my decreases are gonna start. If I count back from that, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So the pattern says 1, 2, 3, 4 stitches. If you need to adjust that so that you have 6 decreases going right along the top here, then go ahead and do that. Now we have to do the same thing down here, and sorry about that, it just has to do with the tension and the type of yarn that you're using, but we want the 4 stitches that are centered down here at the bottom, and for me that lines up as 1, 2, 3, 4 right here with the nose. Now counting up from that, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how many single crochets I'm going to do now.
1, 2, 3,
4, and I'm left with 1, 2, 3, 4 down here at the bottom. I'm going to do 4 increases. So you see now we're starting to shape the neck coming down. That's why we needed those 6 decreases centered here, and that's why we need the 4 increases centered down here. In this next round, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to be doing 6 decreases along the top and 4 increases along the bottom. So if I find my center about right here, and we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That leaves me with 1 single crochet. And this is the only place you guys have to do this, by the way. Okay, same thing down here. We need the center 4. I eyeball it. It's like about like that. 1, 2, 3, 4 for me. Okay, so counting up from there, I have how many? 1, 2, 3 single crochets. 3 single crochets, and then we're going to do 4 increases. And then we've got 2 left, and we're just going to do 2 more single crochets. Okay, and that's it. The scary sculpting is done, and I need to stuff him now. Like I said earlier, you can use the yarn tails from the ears in order to kind of adjust them and get them sitting exactly how you want, so I'm going to do that now. Also, don't worry, once we get to the legs, I will definitely show you how to add them. So now grab your first leg and we're going to pinch the leg together. We want the yarn tail to be on top. Now insert your hook underneath both stitches that are on the edge, just like we did with the ear. Now insert your hook into the body. Yarn over and pull through both the body and the leg, then complete your stitch as usual. Now complete 3 more stitches in the leg just like that. In this round, we're going to add the tail, and it says to do a single crochet and a decrease twice before you add the tail. But if you notice that the tail is off center or something, you can just move it to the right or left or however many stitches you need to. you have completed your super cute cow. Congratulations. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what other patterns you want to see down in the comments, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!